Tonight, remembering sacrifice.
Of course, most of the family right now didn't know him. The four youngest of his siblings don't remember him. Actually, the youngest wasn't born until after he passed away.
A story of a local man who lost his life in World War II. And purposeful painting. An artist in the city is covering graffiti with each stroke of the brush. Plus, rare sightings. Reports of cougars west of Edmonton have the public speaking out.
In sports, facing extreme circumstances, the Heat endure a scary injury in their battle with Airdrie.
This is Newcap News with Anika Nottveit.
Good evening. The World Wars exhibit at the Lloydminster Cultural and Science Centre is covering many aspects of the First and Second World Wars. As Graham McCann reports, there was a personal story shared yesterday of a soldier that lost his life in Italy in 1984.
I've done 6 tours back to Italy and France, and in December we found a particularly interesting area where the 1st Special Service Force fought.
The 2 world wars may have been on a mass scale throughout humanity, but ultimately they are tapestries made up of tens of millions of personal tragedies. Private Donald MacDonald of Lloydminster was part of the Canadian Special Service Battalion in the Second World War.
He's from a family of 12. He was the oldest of 12. They immigrated from Scotland in 1926.
But MacDonald's life ended on May 23, 1944 in Anzio, Italy. He was 23 years old. Many members of his family came to Lloydminster for the presentation about his life and the battalion in which he served.
Most of the family right now didn't know him. The 4 youngest of his siblings don't remember him. Actually, the youngest wasn't born until after he passed away.
He never came home. He went out the door, and I talked a little bit to the family, and he never came home. And they remember that first call, that he was killed in action. Killed in action, never coming home. We're here to remember him 70 years later.
John Hart has collected a lot of information about the 1st Special Forces and has made many presentations about them since 2006. But this presentation is particularly special because it's a very personal story for a member's family.
They're all different, and this one's very different and very unique in the aspect that we're honoring Donald MacDonald. And I've been to Donald's grave. I've been to where Donald was killed.
We do have some fairly specific information that's just been received.
The World Wars exhibit goes until the end of November. Graham McCann, Newcap News.
With each stroke of the paintbrush, one local business owner is combating the graffiti issue in his back alley by beautifying it. According to RCMP, there's been an increase of vandalism in the past couple of weeks, but that isn't stopping this store owner. It's given him an idea.
Kelvin Pittao says they've battled with graffiti in the past and says by covering the wall with artwork, it will be a deterrent to vandalism.
Hoping with a piece of art that hopefully, it's considered a piece of art, and then they won't hit this, because it would be a shame to ruin such a beautiful piece.
And as a proud born and raised Lloydminster resident, he says he wants others to see what the city has to offer.
It makes your building a point of attraction. People don't go. They look at it and they're beautified by it, and so just cleaning up our town, making it look beautiful, and this is one small way of doing it.
So we talked about what that would be: agriculture, oil, minor sports. Kids playing ball.
Each letter incorporates these attributes about the city, and Lake's inspiration comes from.
Found there was a mural in Austin City, Texas, that had Austin, the name, with each letter depicting a different scene, and I liked that idea, and I thought it would lend itself well to this wall.
About a month now, so she's been hard at work, quite a few days, long hours, and it's almost completed, so it's exciting.
Just a few letters left to paint, and Lake hopes to be done before the first snowfall. And who knows, maybe the mural trend will catch on and the city will be seeing more walls of art come next year.